Hey everyone, it's Tiny Tom Logan back with another video for you, and today we're going to be taking a look at all of the 1600 series cards. Each one of these cards meets MSRP, which means we've got $137.99, $199.99 and a $259.99, and thankfully they're all from pallet, which makes my life a little bit easier. Now we are going to be showing you all of these cards, gameplay, live on the screen, split so that you can see them all at the same time in both low, medium and high, but we've kept the resolution at 1080p just to keep it a little bit more focused, and in reality 1440 would have been too much of a stretch for the bulk of the games with the 1650. So we've hit MSRP, we got a load of the cards, where we tick every box with the cards, and then like I said, we're going to show you a lot of the games, and it's just so that you can get a really good feel for what's going on and the kind of performance at the different game settings in a very nice, clear, easy, visual way. You can pause at any moment, you'll be able to see what cards what, because it's all noted, temperatures and frames per second. But the other thing I would say is we are going to drop some graphs in so that you can see them when compared to other cards, including the 570, because I know a lot of people will be wanting to compare the 1650 to the RX 570, so that is in there as well. But please, you can click the link underneath and the card at the top to go through to the OC3D website for more information, more graphs and more other reviews. And we have also just completely re-reviewed the RX 570 for 2019 as well. So there's plenty of information for those of you out there willing to seek it out. So you've seen all the results, lovely points there for you to be able to pause, compare, temperatures, frames per second, graphs in there, information aplenty, laid out in a slightly different way to the way I would normally do it. So just to recap at the end, if it was my own personal money, I think I would be heading down the 1660 Ti route. I'd just try not to have so many pizzas over a month, you know, try and get some money or wait an extra month to try and get the money, because the performance difference that you get once you get up to this, I would say, is worth a fair bit. If you were stuck and you were looking at 1650s, I have to be honest with palette, I think this one is a cut too far. I know Nvidia were really tight with the MSRPs, but this one does just feel like it's just not as aesthetically pleasing, or it doesn't feel like you're going to be getting your money's worth. So with some of the other brands and some of the other 1650 Ti's, it looks that little bit nicer. But I can see this ending up in cheap rigs and SIs and that sort of thing. It's just not something when I look at it, I would personally ever want to spend my money on when you look at some of the other MSRP matching cards. And then you've got the 1660 in the middle, which literally is just in the middle. And it's kind of one of those ones where if you were looking at this, I'd still be telling you to try and get the money for the Ti. So it fills in a gap, but I'm not even sure whether the gap needed to be there in reality, because it is worth trying to find the extra £60 to make that jump, because the performance difference will be massive as well. You might be able to run your game on Ultra if you're at 1080p, for example, and this is one of the only cards, although we didn't test it 1440, this is one of the only cards that you could possibly be able to run some games at 1440 comfortably as well. But obviously we concentrated on 1080p because we had the little baby card to kind of contend with. So lots of information for you there, lots of choices for you to make. I hope you found this useful. This has been the tiniest one with another video for you. Out.